So I'm out on a walk this morning. I'm gonna take the dogs to the park. That's the plan. Bit scary how busy it was yesterday. Right, it was right. Okay, I'd closed off half, and I was about to close stuff off, and it was like 9 o'clock. I was like, yeah, and then people just took it upon themselves because to an absolute bell end in opening the stuff themselves, and I'm like, I've just done it. And then I had to wait for like an hour and a half until they all fucked off, tied up, and then blasted it shut. And then someone else tried to go in. I was like, I literally said to my boss, whoever goes in next, I'm gonna fucking punch them. And it just turned out to be like a little girl. I was like, I'm not gonna punch a little girl. I was like so pissed off. I remember a time when you could actually do laps around the field. Can't really do that anymore. Not really. You've just got to do a little bit of the field. God, the dogs well cannot stop crapping. But down to yesterday, like I shut the section off twice. I was like, it's just been done. Somebody walked in. I was like, you fucking get out of there now, you dick. I've just sectioned it all off. Can you not see that the 6 chairs and 3 wet floor signs are sectioning it off? You prick. Couldn't work it out. I was like, out. And my boss was like, did you need to do that? I said, well no, the truth hurts. Well, I've gone through a 3rd poo bag. Bloody hell. My mum and dad are like, oh, how come you take like 20? I said, the dogs can't stop shitting, that's why. I have to take 20, because I go through like 10 in half an hour. I might have to just cut through the park. I'm not gonna lie, there's a bloody lot of old people out with dogs out now. And I'm like, I just want to go for a walk. Piss off. Like, actually piss off. And they've not even got nice dogs either. Actually, there's one person down there with a border collie. That's the only exceptions I have. They've all got dogs that are ugly. We've got the one person down there with a border collie. My idea, I think, is to cut onto the canal. Be a nice idea. Managed to get my gaming video up, my gaming montage, with Powerbola as audio. I think I better come off the park. They can't stop crapping, they can't stop peeing. Might try the field this afternoon, potentially. I've got 2 in, got 3 in. I think rather than the walk being like a circuit route, it's just gonna have to be like an all over place because there's so many people out. So many people out. I might just have to make a normal, like a What is this guy doing? Not even riding with a bloody helmet. So, when all that hecticness and people were just opening stuff for themselves, there was a security guard that came in. Not for us, but he was like, calm down a bit and just be alright. And he was just talking about like the life's too short, and I was like, yeah, I agree. Life's too short. And I literally said I'm going camping Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then next week I'd booked Friday, Saturday, Sunday off because I'm just gonna go travelling for those 3 days. Well, vlogging wasn't a good idea. Every time I wanted to get my phone out and do this, the dogs just ran off. So I just couldn't do it properly. So they're on a lead now. I'm back on the main road, so I can do it properly. I said I'm going to go to canal, but I just changed my mind a little bit. God. Thing is, today, instead of setting off at 2 o'clock, which means that I would normally have to like walk the dogs from like 1 o'clock onwards for like half an hour or so and then set off. I can still do that, but it just means instead of like setting off at 2, setting off at 4. It's much better. Much better. So I'm out walking the dogs again. Second walk. It's raining, so I can't imagine people will be on the field, because for the last few weeks now I've tried to go on the field and hoping there's nobody there, and there's been so many people on the fields. So I've literally just cut in and out and then gone somewhere else, as opposed to staying on the field. So it'd be nice to just have some time. And I suppose when it's this weather, people don't really want to be out. So I thought, well, I'll take opportunity and see if there's nobody there. If there is nobody there, then great, then I'll do what I can. But earlier this morning there was a lot of people on it, and I literally did like half a mile on the field on both sections, and then walked into West Vale. Don't think there've been many people on it when it's this weather. Although I don't know, you can't always predict people. So far so good. There's only one person that way, and I think they're going to go back. They're going this way, so I'm just going to walk this way as well, like walk in front. God, it's weird because this morning this field was absolutely packed. There was so many people on it, and I was like, do you know what, fuck it, I'm not walking on it, because there was just that many people on it. You couldn't, you just couldn't. All retirement home people with the dogs and just out, like all out in. You couldn't walk anywhere. It was just so much of a restriction. But because it's like this and the weather's not great, not many people are going to be out. So use that to your advantage. And the thing is, the field gets wet because it's raining, but I've got waterproof trainers on, so it doesn't affect me. I'm just kind of curious to know. Alright, so someone else has joined the field. Good God. I'm still... Have they left, or have they just... They've took the dog owner into the play area where no dogs are allowed. Right, okay. I'll tell you one thing though, it is kind of nice just to walk around this bit, like free will. You just couldn't earlier. So the people that have just joined over there, I've done 3/4 of a lap, and they've literally got from the entrance point to the play area. Literally. I've done 3/4 of a lap, they've done like barely anything. Like where he is as well. Yeah, they're not covering very much ground. To be fair, I'm going to tell you this, right? If you I'm walking with my dogs. The dog's like not too far from me. This woman here is just walking off, like fucking off, and the dog's just stood there, like it was that mannequin challenge from like a few months ago. And I'm like, you walk with your dogs, right? And well, let's just say not really the type of person for doing that, is she? Oh my god. I wondered what was, I thought one of my dogs was collapsing then. It says having a... That dog has not moved one bit. And she is just not giving a shit. All she cares about is her coffee. You're right, dogs. So let's just put it into comparison. Holly and Chester there. That's her dog. And she is there. I'm tempted to go into there as well. You can see how much it's raining a little bit though. Just why I'm keeping on the move. I might do a couple of laps of the field, then go on to there. I'm sorry, but she's not a good owner. Dog's staying there. She is not, she's just walking off. Bloody hell. People, eh? It's almost like she wanted to abandon her own dog. Because that's exactly what she was doing. Like literally, it's like me being here and the dog's being right at the other end. But at that point, if I start to walk off, I do that little turn just to see where they are. And if they're not close by, then I'll give them a little call and then they'll come by. This woman, that's gone now, just did a little look. No calling or anything, no shouting or anything. Just fucked off and walked off. She actually opened the gate and went through it, and the dog was still in the middle of the field. I'm like, do you not like your own dog? I'm like, do you not like your own dog at all? But I find it funny that she's literally, by the time she went from one gate to that gate there, she's like doing the diagonal. This is my 1 3/4 times around the field. Which, saying something, right? You walk with your dogs. Not just, oh, I'm going to fuck off and walk off with them, without them. You just don't do it. I could have said, are you not gonna wait for your dog and such? But that coffee must have been a bigger priority than her own dog. Which is the most stupidest thing you could ever say in your life. But that's really what was going on. It's like when it comes to your dogs and coffee, your dogs come first, not your fucking coffee. Or whatever it was you were drinking. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Priorities. Stopped raining now for a little bit. Still raining a little bit, but it's not like thundering, crashing down. I might potentially have to get a taxi back home, because if it's going to be forecast thundery showers and heavy rain, then there's the possibility I might hatch what? An egg? No. There's a possibility I might actually have to not walk, but get a taxi home. Now the thing was, because I'd caught taxis in the past from Halifax, McDonald's to home. I used Ziggy's taxis, yeah, of course, because there was some Halifax. But every time I got home, it was like 7 or 8 quid. But to get a taxi from, so I used Ellen cars, to get a taxi from, so they drove to Salterhebble to pick me up, and to drive home where I live, cost $3.80. Now, the thing is, right, if it's absolutely blasting it down, pouring it down, doing such and such, then what I don't mind. I would rather pay the $3.80 and not get soaked, as opposed to walking home for 45 minutes and get flipping drenched. Or if it stays like this, like this, then that's fine. I will walk home. So I'll just walk in this. But if it's absolutely hammering it down, which it could do, then I'll just say, can I just go back in the crew room and just book a taxi for tonight? Because I hate walking home in that. That's what I'll just say that. Yeah. So nice to just be walking around the field. It's strange that it's all to myself, considering this morning was just a completely different story. It's lovely, actually. It's really lovely. So I came onto here where the track is. Well, not the track, but all the stuff is. And I came across that, which is tiny. It's absolutely tiny. This is a tiny. Hang on, it's got a Velcro in it. Hang on. Even with the Velcro off, still don't fit. What do they do these days? What did they do? Did that? Was it that? Oh, look, a spastic. Considering I went on a walk yesterday afternoon at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for half an hour and got home and only had half an hour before having to set off, it's 5-1 now. See, the difference is I could get home for 2 and still have 2 hours. So it's a nice luxury. And then the thing is, tomorrow I start at 4:45, so I'll still set off at like, instead of like setting off at 4 o'clock, really, I'll set off at like 10 to 4. The only difference really, it's still the same. I've still got earlies. Well, not earlies, I've still got the opportunity to be up early, take the dogs out for like an hour, do some editing. And when it comes to camping, it'd be nice to have a break from the editing and possibly uploads as well. What I have started doing now though is that if I've got like a certain video that's from very recently, I'll take the clips and then put it in a folder titled what that video will entail. Because when you look at all an array of videos and you're like, I don't remember what I did. I've got so many videos. I'm actually tempted to make like 1 hour videos potentially. Because I've got that many, I can just make like a 1 hour video and like have like 100 to 200 videos in as a one video compilation. So I saw a guy just walk down there very quickly to see that. Is it blurry? I don't know. Where's the... Right, I'm going to point. To see the gate, wherever it is, completely open. Just walk through and not even shut it. How very inconsiderate. I'm probably a knobhead as well. Just giving the dogs one of these, one each. Because Holly didn't have a breakfast. Chester did. But they've done a lot of running around on the field. So I thought, do you know what? I'll see if they'll eat one each. Yeah, it's empty. And it is the Eat Your Greens one. I'm actually tempted to go home soon to pay for a delivery and get some more of these, you see. Because, well, there's already like 4 or 5 roughly. But I'm tempted to, the way it works is, if I get like a delivery done before 2 o'clock, then the delivery will come the next day. If it's after 2 o'clock, it is in not the day, it's the day after. So my idea is to do a delivery of these, and you'll get loads of these then. I want to make sure that they've got enough. We're taking, well, I've put 4 in the case to take with us for camping. They might not even need them, because the thing is, we're doing short walks practically. We won't be doing like 10k walks, you see, we'll be doing shorter walks. So yeah, it's something to consider. So nice. It's actually so nice to be on the field. It's lovely. There's just nobody. There's been people coming and going, like literally that woman that didn't want to walk with a dog, and then that guy that just couldn't shut a gate properly. He just didn't. But yeah, it's nice to be nice to be out. Check my battery percentage as well, because I'd like it to be 100% when I get setting off to work. Yeah. I keep getting a glimpse of who's on that field as you walk around here, and there's so much more people on that field, but there's just nobody on here. Good, stay that way. And basically, I think I can't remember if I said it or not. Sometimes I forget, but I did a little vlog outside work before I got picked up by the taxi, and somebody must have seen me vlog, because I picked up a subscription on YouTube. I've got 82 subscribers on my vlog channel. Wow, 82. Pretty impressive. It's pretty damn good, is 82. Hey, it's not as high as a lot of other people, but the video that they liked was my actual interview at Dunelm and McDonald's. That double interview, which is nearly going to be my second most popular video on my vlog channel. Second. I think the one that we never topped is my it's my Bradford Broadway interview in Bradford for M&S, which was like two years ago. That will not be topped, because it has like 2,800 views on it, because it's like a beacon for people who are joining M&S, like set in stone, like as a benchmark for people, as what I went through. Well, for an interview, not like I said it like it was a struggle, but no. I'm just kind of curious to know how many times I go around the field. Well, the thing is, I did 2.7 miles with the dogs this morning, so I could potentially do a 5k, or pretty much close. So I think that was like 4 or 5 laps of the field. The dogs had a right run, and then as I was coming off, someone came with a ball flinger, and then it just ran even more. Done 2 miles. So I've finished. It's raining. It's kind of a nice rain though, to be fair. Yeah. Wow, it's coming down. I don't really mind, to be fair, because I'm just gonna jet through it, and it'd be nice just to walk home. Good boy. That vlog, and every get a notification on my phone, like, oh, and it just stops the recording straight away. So I'm not going to put my headphones on because I don't want my headphones to get wet, and I'm going to put my phone away because it's, well, absolutely pissing it down. It weren't forecast, but yeah, my god. Wow, it is coming down really hard. If it's like this tomorrow, I'm not walking home, I'm getting a taxi. Actually, that's what I'm doing anyway. I'm getting a taxi home. Yes. So, I've been told I need to get a taxi tomorrow anyway. Yes, doing that. Also as well, I'm going to be walking the dogs to Siddle. So, oh dear god, it's slippy. But it's rained so bloody hard. I'm going to walk the dogs to Siddle in the morning. To Siddle in the morning. Repeat myself. And then at like 12, 1 o'clock, go out again. I am really watching them going. There's quite a lot of flooding right now. You know, like where it's just running down the side of the road. It is just doing that. My clothes are going to have to go and wash as well. Although to be fair, this t-shirt needs to go in the wash anyway because it's sweaty. Oh my god, there's actually surface water in the roundabout. Oh my god. Then that's flowing really fast, is that? Enduring thunder showers. Jesus Christ, I'm just going to walk around the end because I don't want to chance it. Well, it's rained a lot. Just been talking to a guy all the way to here, really. Feel kind of sorry, really. He's got no phone, he's got no money, and he lives in Huddersfield, and he's missed the last bus. I feel kind of bad now because I feel like I've not given him any money. He's older than me, but you should have just said, should I just give him some money? See, I don't know if I've made the right choice now. I feel a bit upset for him now, but he's going to fail fast. Actually, I guess you kind of got to go quick to go up the hill, but not quick to the point where it's like that noise. I was saying, like, I feel bad like giving him any money, but like in those situations, who's to say that in his other pocket he had a wallet? I don't know, he might have just been pretending. It's hard to say that, but if I get my wallet out, then does he try to steal it? Again, that sounds really nasty, but at like 11 o'clock at night, it's things you've got to take into consideration. It's wrong, might be the wrong thing to do, but it's the right thing to do in terms of having your wallet. I mean, if you literally said, like, do you have anything? You didn't ask at all. They were like, oh, I've got a lift, don't have it on me. Do you know, Salted Hebble, the main road going under the bridge, well flooded. It's absolutely flooded. We had to wait for a few cars to come by and then carry on, because they were just driving through the puddles and just soaking the back end of the car. I feel a bit slightly wrong that I've not given him anything, but oh well. The best thing I did say was to give him directions the quickest way to Huddersfield. Not too far from home. It's actually kind of weird not to wear headphones on my way home. Feels kind of strange. Wet through. I actually think my trousers have dried a little bit, to be fair. We'll dry a bit tomorrow, but I'm definitely getting a bloody taxi home. That's for bloody sure. I'll finish at 11, so the difference tomorrow, instead of starting at 5, start at 4:45 and finish at 11. Bloody hell. Well, it's nice to nearly be home, like literally just down here. So thanks for watching me get absolutely bloody soaked by a bloody thunderous shower. Yeah. See you soon.